Where do you begin? First, I've never heard of a bad win in my life. I think it's a great win. It's a great learning experience for us. I do want to say thank you to an incredible atmosphere and crowd. I think our crowd was worth about 6 or 7 points today, in particular in the second half. I love our student body. I love our season ticket holders, and we really needed them today as we played a very experienced veteran team. Coach Baggett has a damn good basketball team. And I just appreciate everybody staying with us. I mean, we'll get a lot better. This is game one with 8 new guys, as you can see. We're trying to learn each other, right? Everybody that was on the floor was not a starter last year at our program. Guys that came off the bench were in high school. One kid redshirted. Another kid was a very steady hand for us and did a good job, and Alan Breed. Thought it was a good team win, right? You play against a team like that with the veteran guards that they have and the age that they played with, they're going to be a tough out in the mat. Coach Baggett has a damn good basketball team, and if I'm Matt Ryder, I'm very, very excited about that group. For us, I think we're going to be a work in progress, as you can tell, right? Guys are getting comfortable on the floor, right? I was the free throw coach today, so I'm going to fire myself and hire someone else, right? We got to the free throw line, and I thought we were getting fouled. There's a large free throw discrepancy that if I'm on the other bench, I would have some question marks about it, yet I'd love to look at the film because I definitely thought those were legit fouls, right? I mean, I thought we had a great second half adjustment. The staff did a damn good job, and we made the adjustment, and it worked. And in games, you got to get lucky, right? And I think we're very, very, very good in this building. And it's a reason why we're good in this building. It's because of the crowd, it's the energy, the atmosphere, and the environment. So kudos to our players having our first win. We got some jitters off our back. You know, looking forward to playing a tough Northeastern team on Saturday. Hopefully we're a little bit better than we were today, and we're looking for everyday improvement. Other than that, hey, take it and run.
One is that with 8 new players that weren't quite sure what you had. In the first half, what caught you by surprise the most?
Lack of physicality. Guys trying to follow a scout report. Our inability to complete plays in front of the rim. Lack of ball movement. I think we only had 3 assists in the first half. I don't know what he ended up for the game. 9 assists, you're not going to win a lot of basketball games, okay? You can be playing a JV team from a CYO game and you're not going to win. You know, if you're going to be a great basketball team, you got to average anywhere from 13 to 17 assists. To have 9 assists and win a game, you're going to miss 17 free throws. This had disaster written all over it. But we weren't a team like yesterday. I think there were 13 or 14 high major teams that lost yesterday. So we can be singing a different tune. So I'm grateful for the win. Like I told you, there's never a bad win. Take it and move on.
Hey, Croswell, how much did you kind of maybe chain on what you did last year against Texas Tech and URI in that early stage of the second half? Just like maybe responding maybe to a coach challenge you guys, try to finish at the rim.
What gave me energy today was when I saw Cliff play unconsciously, and with confidence. And when I saw him play with confidence and shooting shots that he practices all the time, I wanted to play with confidence too, and it turned me up another gear, seeing that energy flow from Cliff to us and the rest of the team. And I feel like he really had a big part in that.
Coach, off that, Cliff gave you guys a plus 13 boost. What did you see with his game that stuck out for you in game 1 today?
I thought Cliff's composure was very impressive. He took a 3, missed a 3, and then he got another open one. I thought that showed a lot of confidence in him. I think that'll pay big dividends for us moving forward. He's a fifth-year person, been in a lot of high-level games, all right? And unfortunately, the average fan looks at a game like this and says, oh, Providence is going to win by X amount without doing their homework on that team came close to being a tournament team last year with some of the same players on the floor. They're 22 and 23 years old. All of them were seniors, very similar to a group we had a year ago. So you got to respect people's ability to play, respect their age, but more their game experience. And I think Bryce Hopkins grew up today. He didn't have as much game experience. Like everybody's looking at a number where he was ranked and this, that. You give him a damn chance to develop and grow. And I think you're going to see one of the best players in the history of the school that's going to come here from this gentleman. I promise you that.
Bryce, just talk about your ability to get to the free throw line and, maybe ultimately that deciding factor in this one?
I feel like that's a big part of my game. Is my versatility. I'm able to get to the paint easily off the bounce, and I saw how they were playing me, and they were playing up on me. So I, took that into my hands to be more aggressive and just try to get something going at the free throw line, get fouled.
Bryce, have you been hit any harder than you did tonight? I think you went down about 5 times.
I've been hit hard and practiced a lot by Ed. Me and Ed go at it in practice, but it was just good to get out there and go up against another uniform, another team. It felt good to be out there and play against a team that was like that.
And it's hard to simulate these types of situations late in games when they mean something, when they count for the record book.
Right.
What does experience like this on game one do for your team going forward?
I think it helps us a lot. We practice close games. It's something my entire career I thrive on as a staff. If you're in a close game, you're always going to give yourself a chance to win, and I believe in me more than anybody on that sideline. I believe in what we do and what we teach, and we're going to get better and better at it. I'd rather have a game like this where we're learning, growing, and developing versus a 30, 40-point game where we're not getting much out of it, and that's what happened in our exhibition game, right? There's a false sense of security. So for us to have a game out the gate like this, we're going to learn more from this than any of you in this room have no idea about. So it's a great learning experience for us. At the end of the day, if we won by 30, 70, or 1, we're 1-0. And that's what our goal was when we came into this day.
You went to 7 down the stretch. Was that just kind of feel for the game, matchups, or just wanting to go on experience there?
I'm somebody who follows my gut. I'm somebody who listens to our assistant coaches, and our assistant coaches said go with the guys that you feel most comfortable with, and I got their input. It just was a gut feeling, and, I think it was the right thing to do.
Coach, when Devin came on the floor, I think late first half, he had a steal at basket and then had another ball that went out of bounds and he knocked away defensively. Did you feel like that was sort of maybe a moment where you said, okay, maybe these guys are figuring out that they can be a little bit more physical and kind of press up on them a little bit more defensively?
I thought at halftime that, again, it's about mentality and approach. I thought our approach in the second half was the type of defensive effort. I think we held them to 6 points for 12, 13 minutes. You guys, all the analytics gurus out here with all the numbers in your head. We did a hell of a job for about 12 or 13 minutes where it was, I think they scored 6 points in the second half. And I think the adjustment we made at halftime was the right adjustment because if we would have kept it the same way, we would be on a losing end.
Was it big? You went big?
A little bit big. We picked up full court, take some time off the clock. It was the right adjustment to make.
Coach, what did you see from Devin Carter and just the energy?
Dog, man, elite competitor, determined, man. I mean, he'll be somebody to reckon with in this league. It's just we need time to grow and develop. It's hard. It's hard when you have a bunch of new guys trying to score their way into tension, play their way into attention, right? So we're a work in progress, and I'm excited about our group.
If we didn't see Corey in the exhibition game, didn't see him dressed tonight, and Quante just what's their status?
Well, Corey is still nursing an injury. He's probably about 75, 80%. We hope to have him on Saturday. Quante is probably going to see where he fits with respect to, playing this year. We're going to look at some things as far as his availability game to game. He and I and his parents are going to talk about a possible redshirt year just from the physicality of it. I think it'll pay big dividends for him as it did with Castro. But that's a work in progress. That's a work in progress.
Hey, Croswell, Coach was just talking about just how you guys were learning, some of the new faces and some of the new guys on the floor. When you're looking around, how helpful was it for you, a guy that returned, to go through a game like this where you are kind of learning each other and some of these guys?
I kind of knew what the environment was going to be like tonight and had a heads up. I just wanted my teammates to just gel and get used to it. This is an exciting place to play in, and I felt like the second half they just took it all in, and first half jitters got out the way, and we started executing and doing the things that we were supposed to do, and I thought we did a good job with it. Second half.
And in that second half, what did the defense give you guys movement-wise there in the second half?
The defense gave us a big lift, obviously. It helped get the crowd into it, but also gave us a big lift. And then We got a lot of transition buckets from our defensive effort. So
Our defense won the game. Our defense definitely won the game. Our offense was, at best, if I rated a D minus, borderline on F plus. So we have to do a better job in practice. And this is a game where we'll learn a lot from. But if we didn't defend with that energy, grit, and passion, and that's a team that I love to see. That's the team that hopefully shows up more and more. That first 16 minutes of the second half, I don't know if we could have played any better defensively with a new unit that's not accustomed to being in that environment yet. But we'll get there. Anything else? Because I'm tired as hell. All right, go Friars. See everybody Saturday.